Hi, it's Alicia Stringer here, 2asuccessstreamblog.com, empowering you to create your success dream. Today we're going to talk about MLM mentors, how to find quantities of a great MLM mentor you can relate to. There's some ideas you can think about when you're looking for a mentor, someone to study, someone you can follow. I mean, look at some of the leaders that have created millions, that shown how they've created millions, and you can see from the following that they have created millions. Not like millions, but just at least a general amount to show that they're successful, like Mike Dillard, David Wood, Rob Ford, Johnathan Budd, and then you got your Robert Kiyosaki crowd and Jim Rohn. You know, find some of those leaders. Those are some ones that I look at and recommend. Look at those people, see, or someone kind of going in that direction, or someone that you see looking out. I mean, what stands out to you in them and their qualities that you can relate to? I think each one of them would have something that you can find in their story that, oh, that happened to me, or I understand why they did that or how they got there. You know, study their stories so you can find something that you relate to, that you can see how you can duplicate. I think that's tricky because when you're studying what they do, how they do things, you want to know it well enough that you can be able to lead someone else in what you have learned. Or you want to be able to teach your crowd, people that follow you, what the process is of what they learned, why they do a certain thing, know the routines of what needs to be done, be able to speak it and share what you learn to others so that they can apply it as well. And I think that's when you truly know that you learned something from some of the mentors, when you are able to tell other people what you just learned. You're able to share it in a way that you learned something yourself and you can't wait to give to someone else what you just learned. So think about those tips, and do you see what you learned in your change where you can do this more efficiently, more effective to your team, to your followers, your fans? So learn from these examples. Be consistent about it. I think that's the hardest part for anything, is just to be consistent in something and show that you're better able to leverage your time and the strategies that you learned from people, from the leaders. There may be some of the great books that they read and what they get out of them, some great authors, or some of the speeches, something that you learn from what they said in their videos or trainings that you were able to go and do and be successful with that. I think several of them, you know, I've learned something from each of these leaders that I listed today. Mike Dillard being attraction marketing, David Wood, and really sharing the story of who you are better than you have to do all this SEO stuff. People can relate to you. Rob Ford, training on SEO, knowing what to put in the search engines, what needs to happen in order for your sites to be ranked. Johnathan Budd, sharing the values to your friends and being able to really connect to more people. Robert Kiyosaki, just knowing the structure of business and the different mindset that people have, going from staying on that job side to the business side. And Jim Rohn, just the value that he created through tons of quotes out there, books he's written, speeches he's given, to really put the whole perspective in order. You can relate to each of these leaders in different ways that will make you stand out. To find a MLM mentor that you can relate to that might not be as famous as these guys, but you see the direction they are going and understand that this is a person that I really can relate to, and I know the direction they're going, and we're going to go there together. You know, that's why, you know, people on the lower end, I guess you would say, that's not as successful as these leaders, but know that they study these leaders or who's out there to grab a few golden nuggets to add into their arsenal to move into the right direction. So take these tips, these suggestions, create a more valuable MLM mentor or just a mentor to yourself by studying some leaders in your industry or profession to take you to the next level in your business. So I encourage you to just get all in. We're coming on together within a power blog where you can share these thoughts. Put your video out there, put it on the blog. So simple in order to share it with others. So click the link below and check it out today.